keep going right now. And if you're here, Mr. Wet, that I think you are, we can check the
here.
beautiful play. But oh, the score is wrong. Well, it's the first small mistake, but it's 0-0, you know.
Oh, 3-0 Heartt.
Well, this is the maps. We can start at any moment. We can start right now if you want, Mr. Krasini. And this is the maps. First is going to be Morass. Then we have Arabia Immersion for Heartt, Basmo and African Waters for Jordan. And this is the series that we have. You know, amazing. And there you go. We have already the YouTube live there. What do you think about this, guys? People on YouTube and people on Twitch. I have stopped the video because if not, the videos are, Mr. West, 6, 8, 10 hours. That's not good. Well, now the video is already starting and it will have another one, and they are about to start. Well, if they need to take some break, they can take a break because we have millions of interviews. But for now, I want to be, you know, let's go for the games. Oh, and the flags. You see, this is why I need to do it. I need
You got a lot of
time.
buttons to press,
People,
right? The flags are left over.
people push me, you know. People push me, and then I need to change a lot of things, you know. I need to change a lot of things, you know. Don't push me, man. Don't push me, man. Don't push me.
You know, looking at this draft, I got to give credit for Yo and Andy, and I don't know if they planned it, but it was nice and symmetric. Their first map was in the Nomad category, right in the middle. Yo's 2 maps were underneath his webcam. Andy's maps were underneath his webcam. Heartt and Jordan, they're all over the place in this draft. We got Morass there as our game number 1. And then, let's see, we have Arabia and Immersion for Heartt, and Basmo and African Waters. So very different types of maps for
Very,
Jordan.
very different. Yeah, and we only have Immersion as before. And I hope, guys, that the draft is very, very clear for you guys, you know? And, well, because all the other maps are the maps of the tournament, but they are not selected, you know? So, yeah. Go, go, go. They started. And I already started as well. So we have... Ooh, we didn't talk about the ships. The first 2 ships are mirror, right? Armenians and Persians. Armenians and Italians. And then what we can see is the first mirror game of the tournament. Both with Armenians in this crazy map. What do you think about this one? Who has better civilization? How fun, right?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think, you know, I think it might be Heartt with a better civilization, though. I mean, Armenians. What are you going to do against them with Armenians? Jordan might be in trouble.
Oh man, Mr. West. They are starting, guys. They are starting in a moment, and we're gonna be there very soon. In this map, if you don't want to put the flags, or if you don't have time, don't worry, Vodka, because we cannot miss anything here. Because this map is so aggressive. They are so close. We need to focus and don't lose anything, any time. And they are starting in no time. I see already the game that is launching, and we might be inside in a moment. When I see that Vodka is inside and he is inside, yes. There you go, guys. Here we are with game number 1 from the second series of this brutal group, that we will check the groups. We didn't even have time to check the group because we don't want to make people wait. Anyone, the players and anyone, you know. And here we are, both with Armenians in an open category map that is crazy. It's a really crazy one, you know. And it's so important also, this shorefish, as you can see, is the main thing here, right? Like,
right.
It's so important to take
shorefish in the middle.
You
get so much food from them. It's the fastest food source for your villagers. And also the wood line right next to them. They can do the mule cart on the wood line and then keep moving it. Usually you want to do several mills because the shorefish do run out. But then not needing to do several lumber camps if you keep the mule cart moving can be a nice way to keep all of your eco in one place and defended.
Okay. Let's see, because this is the civilization that you're gonna have. We have one only because it's the same, you know? And as you mentioned there, that you basically mentioned already, but if you don't know, you can see everything here. You can see everything here. Okay. Well, remember, that they're taking the boards, but it's going to be so important to be aggro there. Jordan is already exploring. Finding your opponent area is so important here. And Hearttt at the same time. Finding his opponent.
Finding the mills.
Yeah. I mean, here we might see aggression. If we don't see aggression in this map, then in which one, Mr. West?
It's definitely this one. Usually we see some men-at-arms, and sometimes we even see games that are over in feudal. I was going to say, we could see a ton of relics on this map if they both add that additional relic from their fortified church, but we might not even get to that stage.
Good point. You can see how, you know, in this map, like, I mean, they should go lone swordsman, right? It has to be. Because are you going to go archery range here? I mean, I don't think so, right?
I mean, you have so much food, it makes it easier to just pump out that longsword line. Hey, we could see longswords here. I mean, feudal age longswords from the Armenians. Remember, they do get their upgrades in Age earlier. They don't get men-at-arms in Dark Age, but, I mean, we could even see Dark Age spearmen here to harass the mill.
Okay. Can the production change the camera spot? What do you mean? The PIP spot is not a good spot for the PIP? Where is better? I think that spot is the best.
I think he means that Hearttt is on the left side of the map, but his webcam's on the right of the overlay.
That's I can change, because that's me. I forgot because it's so many things. There you go. Change in a moment. Yeah. I did already. That's me, guys. I do it. I am the production with the podcast, so it's vodka and me. All right. Change already. We have Jordan on the right, Hearttt on the left. And both are going exactly the same time. 0-second LTC. Well, here, the execution is so crucial. And we see already Hearttt going with the militias earlier. But that doesn't matter. There's still time to make the militia, right?
Yeah, the only difference is where the fight takes place. If you do the militia earlier, you get across the map earlier. But then maybe you're a bit closer to your opponent where the reinforcements arrive earlier. Right, it's that trade-off we saw in that last game of Yo Andy, where maybe you're disrupting the eco, but you might be losing the fight overall because of the reinforcements.
Okay. The 3 militias are coming, Jordan see it, and now he's doing those. So, at the end, but he's doing 4 already, whoa. He's gonna have a small advantage here. Jordan is a little bit behind. Both up at the same time, okay. There you go.
Also, you move out first, you're going to run into those tigers. And you just take a tiny bit of HP off if you're not paying attention.
Gonna go away without militia. Now we need to check with that scout, sorry. But now Menatans both upgraded. But yeah, it's a little bit faster. But archery range now, yep, he has the upgrades, but Hearttt is not taking any risk. So you can see that he could have been doing the damage, but he's stay at home. And now he can attack because he knows that Jordan is here. No? He cool.
Yeah, so what did Hearttt see? Did he see the double barracks? Does he see that foundation? Yes, we're gonna have long swords immediately from each of them. Let's go.
He's going long swordsman, man.
Yeah,
he's going long swords both. But he has 4. He's at 3. He has 1 in the queue. He has a disadvantage. He has 4 coming. He's gonna have 1 in the queue, but doesn't have outside yet, and that's a problem. That village coming is in danger. Didn't wall anything. Now he has the 4. Yeah, as soon as you get the army, when you are going to engage, doesn't matter if you did it earlier, right? So he's ready. Ooh.
Yeah, right. And now, yeah, Hearttt can't engage underneath both of those barracks right now. So as long as the longswords come out for Jordan, he's okay. Ooh, the scout takes a hit.
He has to be careful. He's gonna be able. They are not committing. You can feel West the tension already. Like if there is a battle, it can be the last. You know that's why they are like in boxing. You know, in boxing, like you're gonna punch, not punch. It's trying, not doing, but then it's going back. It's a big deal, because those lone swordsmen are so strong. He has now the archers there already. Well, no archers for Jordan. Okay, gotta be careful.
Full-on swordsman.
Gotta be really careful there.
Okay, I think Jordan has the swordsman numbers here, but those archers can be tricky. So different approach: double barracks versus 1 barracks and 1 range.
Yeah, it's complicated. He has to be careful. Jordan lost 2 units, and this can snowball badly. Military numbers similar. Now Jordan is behind in in economy because he's able to see also a little bit more. Well, we know that both are fast players, but Hearttt APM, for example, is absolutely insane. Really fast player.
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah. And here the archer is not costing food. Probably a bit cheaper than the longswords. Ooh, this is a fight. Heartt's gonna disengage.
Yeah, complicated. Population is still hard ahead. Now it's 4-2, so that was a 2-2-1. As you can see for the PAP, he's wall complete, so he's not failing at all. He has the scout, but Hearttt is defending. I love this feature, man. Yeah, I love this one because we can see two spots at the same time. Thank you guys for the support. Go, go, go. Let's make the goals, and then maybe I do a 24-hour stream. Just maybe. I hope not, but well. Anyway, let's see now.
Isn't
with
that
those...
what you normally do? I feel like you stream 24 hours every day.
That's true, but I sleep sometimes, you know. I sleep sometimes, so in that one I will not sleep, you know. In that one I will not sleep, but still. He's gonna take a villager. He took it. He's gonna take a second villager. That's 2 villagers down. And he take, wow, that value of those longswords are insane. He has 2 villagers more and military number is almost the same. Oof, he got so many longswords and he's doing the tower now. The tower is so much needed. Is so much needed. I don't know if he's gonna be able. That's a good one, that palisade, honestly. The longswords are coming. He's still gonna lose 2, maybe 3 villagers, which is kind of what he killed before. But the longswords are coming. Ooh. It's more important the battle now with the army. The tower is already there. But he takes 3 villages in that one. So that was a good one for...
And there we see the strength of those archers. They can't just be walled out like the longswordsman can. And Jordan, he was prepared for that in the sense that he did the tower and the range for skirmishers, but just not in time. That archer mass for Hearttt was too big and Jordan didn't react or have the defense up in time to stop it.
Yeah, and how you defend now?
On this map.
But how you defend against those archers? That's gonna be really complicated. If he's going around, he will have nothing. He need to wall. I don't know if he wall it completely. I think he's walling right now at the bottom. We're gonna see in a moment because he's coming. But in the meanwhile, the other longswords are trying to arrive. Oof. Oof, you. Difficult, man. Really, really difficult. Okay. Gotta be careful. Double attacks, +1 armor. He's gonna break.
Not enough HP on the walls. I mean, longswords, you can't wall them out.
Yeah, you can kill it, man. You can kill it so fast. Also, the longswords are going to attack a guy in the north. But why he went away? He could do a massive damage. Hearttt could do a massive damage there. And now if he's breaking in, ooh, and also attacking the gold, this can be a game change here, West. My goodness.
It can be. It's all about making sure you don't leave a hole in your walls. I mean, those longswords rip through the houses so fast. There are no archers for Jordan, so he can't stop the wall, and he has to break through. And this is just Heartt's multitasking. He needs to make sure that the longswords don't break in, while at the same time pressuring on the front.
Okay, it's still going with the army. Army numbers more for Hearttt, but now he has to split those units, Wes. That's a problem. I think this is not a bad moment here for Jordan, but he need to do the damage. Now it's coming again, but now Jordan is fully walled. No, Jordan didn't, because didn't re-wall. He could have walled and now he's going again to the same spot. Why he's not walling with the stone? That's my question here. Why he's not walling with the stone? I mean, look at this. This is disaster.
I mean,
now he see it.
It's just different, right? It's not a situation he's used to against like feudal age longswords. I think you're right. I think it does have to be a stone wall if you actually want to stop them from getting in.
Yeah. Well, and he's well protected here. The problem is that now the gold what? Gold, I mean, you have a lot of gold, but it's at the back completely. The archers are coming. You gotta be careful. Oh, well, he has archers now.
That's too late to wall. Okay, as long as he has those archers, he can kind of camp that hill and hold.
Yeah, there's a big battle in the north too. We need to check that, Mr. Vodka. There you go. There we are. We're gonna see. He's going back because he has so many lone swordsmen here. Okay. Yeah, it's holding, but Hearttt population is scary, Mr. West. It's really scary now. It's 10 units more. Whoa, more archers, more lone swordsmen. Yeah, it's having quite a lot.
In both of his groups.
Yeah, he's having a lot. He's having a lot of army. I like it that he's not being greedy, and even like that, Hearttt is going up, man. It's going up here already.
Jordan's not going to be too far behind. But, I mean, do they just both go up into two-handed swordsmen then?
Well, I believe so. No? They will have to do it.
What? Yeah, they're gonna have so many longswords left over. Okay, so we're gonna have two-handed swordsmen probably. And the question is, how effective are those archers now? Because as Hearttt has been committing to the archers much more than Jordan has, and if he gets crossbows, does that just give him a bigger power spike against the swordsman?
I mean, it's not cheap, the upgrade, and right now they don't have resources, especially Jordan. Jordan is still in some problems here, because his opponent is gonna be up a little bit quicker, and he has 10 army more. Yeah, it has more archers and more longswordmen, so he needs a big battle here. He needs a good battle, but I think Hearttt is gonna be on the wood. I think he's on the wood already, as you can see. He walled, but he's also being chased. Okay. He's gonna be able to clean that. That he has an old army. I'm not sure about. Well, the archers are there. I think he might be okay.
Over. Yeah, so Hearttt, we saw in the picture-in-picture, he was fighting in two places, but all of a sudden he ran away on the left and not let Jordan bring the archers back over to the wood line, and Jordan's safe now. He's cleaning this up. That is huge for Jordan.
He's cleaning all. He's still behind in army, as you can see, because his opponent is just spamming army non-stop. But it's mainly archers now. Well, Jordan lost all the lone swordsmen. All of them. Okay.
So at this point, does Jordan just go, does he forgo two-handed swordsmen and just go crossbows? I mean, we might just see crossbows now.
Yeah, now it's crossbows. I mean, with only 5 lone swordsmen and Jordan not crossbows, not lone swordsmen at all. Yeah, it has to be, but he's there. He's in the swordfish. He has a tower, so he needs to go back. Might lose a villager. He's doing university for going ballistic, I guess. Yeah, he's gonna save it.
That's ballistics.
I think. Has the crossbow, but the tower is in a perfect position, as you can see.
Yeah, that tower's nice, but at this point, all the shorefish underneath it are taken.
Yeah.
The Heartt's, he's still right in the middle of the map. Jordan's getting pushed off of the middle. So Jordan's going to have to swap to more farms at this point than Hearttt does.
Okay. You still have the crossbows there. Ballistic is so important. Ballistic is so important. He has more archers, Hearttt, but he has ballistic now, Jordan, and seems to be earlier than his opponent. Still no Botkin. Botkin's gonna be there. Gotta be careful. He's dancing over that area. Okay.
Yeah, and once that ballistics comes in, Jordan's gonna be able to dance, and Heartt's probably gonna have to get back. Heartt's taking a decent fight, I think. Jordan may be dancing a bit earlier than he needed to. And now ballistics is in.
Okay. Ooh, gonna kill a villager here. Or maybe not. Oh, but ballistic is helping a lot. Ballistic is helping a lot, West. A lot.
It is. I mean, we see Jordan splitting that army now. And I mean, Jordan's done a great job just camping that TC, right? If he camps the archers under the TC, then the longswords can't engage. But that kind of traps him and forces him away from the middle, and that just lets Hearttt build up his crossbow mass. And look at that, it's now 22 to 15, and Heartt's doing ballistics himself, doing the second armor. And once that kicks in, then Heartt's gonna have a really nice push.
He still have, he's having the advantage all the time, like he's having more army than his opponent. The siege workshop going to be there. He's trying to micro, but Hearttt is doing a really good job. Still have double the army all the time. I mean, if you have double the army all the time, even if the KD is similar, just look at the KD, it's very similar, yes. But he's having a lot of army all the time, like now Jordan has no army at all.
Yeah, now Jordan has nothing. He did the workshop, and he has to defend with the workshop. But again, no food in the middle. And that's just going to let Hearttt add in more TCs at home. So Hearttt feels he has a good advantage here. He's going to use that to expand his eco. So he's not going to push and kill Jordan right now. He's just going to try to get a huge villager lead.
I mean, he has a tower, so with the tower he can help to kill those. And he's doing that, but he's having a lot of idle here. He's going to move back or not? He's killing or not? Oh.
All crossbows on the other side, too.
No, this is... I don't know if he's going to call it, but this looks like the game. Looks like the 1-0 for Hearttt. Right? I mean, I don't know what you think.
It does. Things snowballed a bit too much for Jordan to handle. A couple of moments where he wasn't walled, and I mean, we saw a different approach, right? It was the barracks plus archery range versus double barracks, and it felt like Hearttt just always was slightly ahead in archers this game, and it got to a point where Jordan wasn't able to force a huge fight and maybe clear those archer numbers like he wanted to with the longswords. It just held on to that mass and then stayed ahead.
Yeah, I mean, it seems that now he catch up a little bit in the army, but the problem now, even if you can catch up, 3 TCs, Mr. West. With the 3 TCs, look at the economy. It's exploding. He's getting a lot more villas now than his opponent.
And also, Jordan, no horse collar when he had to do all those farms. That's going to hurt his eco too. All to the micro.
Yeah, he's going crazy. He's going crazy. And I think Jordan is calling it. He smiled, man.
Here it is.
He smiled like, man, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? You're dominating. And he did dominate it, man. He dominated Hearttt with that 108 APM over 85. And in a map like this might be important, right? Might be important and amazing. Amazing play there by the Peruvian. Go on.
Yep. And that APM, especially if you want to keep the archers alive, is it takes so much APM to micro basically 2 groups at your home base and at the enemy base, and just not take one bad engagement where all of a sudden the longswords surround the archers.
Yeah.
So nicely done by Hearttt.
Yeah. Well, what is gonna be the next map? We're gonna see it here now.
Do you think Jordan just goes Arabia? He strikes me as the type of player who might just want something standard. But that's also, I think, a map that should be, I mean, very nice for Hearttt.
Well, I'm checking, you know, if we can know the map. And it's African waters.
African waters, okay. So going for a home map.
Yeah, I mean, after how he has played, right, he might be feeling like, hey, this is strong. This is really strong, right? So,
right.
Yeah.
Also on the overlay, I think Italians is checked off, and it should be Armenians for Jordan. For Jordan.
Is Italians?
But African waters.
Let me change.
Yeah. So what save African waters? I mean, Italians, Portuguese, and Huns all pretty good for. I know it's on the chaotic category, but it's also kind of hybridish with water in the side. But we've seen a lot of infantry though, so it might just be Celts. I mean, Japanese for Hearttt maybe. Both infantry and kind of a fish sieve?
Well, we're gonna be inside in a moment and then we're gonna know, right? And as soon as we are inside, we're gonna discover what's going on. We need to get inside really quick because this map in chaotic category, we need to be there quick because a lot of things can happen. So go, Mr. Vodka. We get there in a moment. And, well, it's Celts and Japanese. And here we are in game number 2. Game number 2.
5 rhinos.
It's happening here now. And remember, 5 rhinos. Kelsey being super popular in the tournament.
So those infantry, right? They move even faster now. they always moved faster, but now it's even more because of the speed buffs.
Yeah.
And also a good eco for the hybrid maps because of their wood bonus, so they can add the dock and do some fishing ships as well. Maybe not as well as the Japanese, but it's still a nice bonus for them.
Would you prefer here? Because it's kind of hard to I think both are fine, but I still prefer probably Japanese. It feels more complete if they can go longer, let's say.
If it goes longer... I mean, it's tricky because Celts, you're so close, you can very easily go for that siege push in the middle. Japanese may be able to go for a monk defense. But yeah, Celts, this is a great map for them.
Okay. Let's see what it's gonna be, because this is African Waters. It's a map created by Crasini. It's chaotic, early aggression, hybrid. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. And you can read completely the description there, and you will know about it a little bit. Hopefully you like these cards. I love it, actually, personally, and I think they're really cool with those badge or how we will call that, a badge for each category, right? And loose chaotic, loose
a badge
with this cool, it looks
a logo. I like that.
Looks scary, right?
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Also, something to note on this map is that the line of sight, the middle, I believe, is revealed. So if you're going to go straight down the middle, your opponent's going to see it.
Yeah. Okay, let's see what's going to happen, because we are getting there. We're having already, almost 4.5k viewers, and we'll have more because we lost some of those with the transition in YouTube, but they will come back. Over 3,000 on Twitch. Go, go, go! And hopefully you like the new production that we are having with replays, with highlights, with everything, guys, with everything. With my beautiful co-caster here with me and his amazing voice, and with Hearttt and Jordan. Hearttt is the favorite, let's say, is the seed number 8. Well, Jordan is the seed number 16 as well, right? So it should be the favorite.
I think these days, I mean, Jordan's back, but I think Hearttt definitely is the favorite in this matchup. Hearttt has been doing really well as of late. And I expect him, especially anything that's more of an open or chaotic map, to really be well prepared for it.
Okay. Both are doing the barrack. And what is also bringing not only the maps, but the new patch, is that we see a lot more variety. We don't see the only skins meta anymore in all the maps, right? We saw the previous game how it was, and here we might see a lot of militias again. But Hearttt,
Hearttt, he's prepared for the dock. If he's paying attention, he saw it.
He saw. I mean, it was in the POV, but we don't know if he realized.
Yeah, he might not have realized. But he said going back.
But he will see it because he's there, man. Look,
he'll see it with the fishing ship. Yeah, there he goes.
Okay.
He knows.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's one of the things you want to do on this map. You're not just taking the fish that are really close to the dock. You're spreading out so you have line of sight, and you can see if those sneak docks come up. Okay, men-at-arms time. So second game in a row, second game seeing men-at-arms. Jordan up a bit faster. And, well, extra militia for Hearttt. Men-at-arms upgrade will come in first for Jordan. And while this is going on, Jordan's also going to be trying to add in fire ships on that pond. But Hearttt, as the Japanese, will have the extra HP on the fishing ships, so a bit more of a defense there.
But again, it was like the previous game. He's having more men-at-arms than Jordan. He's having the men-at-arms earlier, the upgrade, yes, but look at that policy. Didn't make in time. He's there with the men-at-arms. You gotta be careful. He's coming with more. But you can't catch up Kel's men-at-arms. They're Speedy Gonzalez, Mr.
They are.
Mr. West. They're so fast. Oh, you see? Look.
You know what?
They're so fast, man.
Yeah, but at this point, he doesn't need to catch up to them. As long as he's just in the vicinity, then Jordan can't attack the Vills, because once he turns to attack, he's going to be caught. And at the same time, in our lovely picture-in-picture, we're going to have some fire ships fighting on the water.
But it's so hard to kill it. Japanese, 120 HP, with armor as well. So hard, so complicated. He's gonna kill a bullet or trying. There's a multitasking going on here. If he micro, but that does the tower, he's gonna kill it? No, he didn't. But Hearttt is coming also with more men-at-arms. There's so much going on. The Wale is gonna go down. Maybe it's gonna go down, but he's repairing. He's repairing from home because look how far it is. But it's still repairing. Yeah. For how long? Ooh, okay. And he's gonna have now a second galley. Gonna put in front. It's so important, man. And what about the men-at-arms now? They are on the right side. We have to be careful. Okay.
And Hearttt doing the same thing, adding in that early archery range.
Yeah. The men-at-arms and the skirmish is gonna take the house down.
That tower's nice, but Hearttt can also kind of sit on the outside. The great thing about Heartt's tower is it defends a gold too. Here Jordan's just towering a wood line. His gold on the other side is a bit exposed.
And look at the KD already. Well, now 3-1, but Hearttt was controlling safe there. But economy Hearttt is starting to be a lot better. Jordan 3 on foot right now, while triple for Hearttt. That's something, Mr. West. You know, that's
especially
really something.
Men-at-arms. Jordan wasn't able to destroy any of the fishing ships. That Japanese bonus paying off.
Yes, 10 men-at-arms. What? So many. Yeah, I mean, he's going crazy. Only men-at-arms. Only men-at-arms, man. What the hell?
Well, just now doing the archers. But I guess it's kind of similar to last game, focusing on the men-at-arms more than the archery range units. And just forcing Hearttt to run away with the skirms.
This is crazy. He needs to be careful. Okay. He's 5 villages behind because Jordan has almost 2 minutes at LTC. He lost 1 villager. You know, he has 4 villages behind. The same fishing ships. I mean, it's dangerous the army he has, but he need to do some damage. Otherwise, Hearttt economy is gonna explode soon.
Yeah, for Hearttt, it's just about stalling here and hoping that the Japanese economy gives him the lead on the fishing ships. As long as he can stall and not take a bad fight, he's probably pretty happy with this.
Okay.
He has that defensive tower. He's cleaned the sneak on the water. And now, does he lose anything on the berries? Okay, this is what Jordan wants.
Big battle, man. This is what he wanted to create with the men at arms. Oh my god, he's taking 2 villages. He's gonna take 4 villages. It's taking a lot. Look how fast they kill.
That's what Jordan wanted. That's what he wanted. Finally catches Hearttt out of position.
Yeah, but the skirms
arms too.
Yeah, but it's skirms. Skirms are not gonna stop it, and now +1 armor. Whoa, 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 whoa. He's housed. Stop being housed, Jordan. Yeah, he's housed for a long time. Look at this. Look at the idle TC now. Oh, come on. But this is the thing. Oh, he's losing. He's losing with the idle TC. What he's gaining in the ground in the battle.
Yeah, exactly. And I think this is where you see how effective those Japanese fishing ships are. Heartt's able to sustain production, and even getting the archers out, he's a bit more balanced. That he's not spending as much food that Jordan is going solely for the men at arms. And this is the downside of that tower positioning from Jordan earlier. It's on his wood line, but that leaves the gold exposed. And just imagine if maybe Jordan had gone for a lumber camp on that wood line next to the gold and had one tower protecting everything. Then maybe Hearttt isn't able to do damage there. Men-at-arms gonna keep chasing. Oh, this goes fast. It's almost like he has scouts chasing the skirms.
Yeah, but this crazy, man.
So many.
Yeah, but look at this. I mean, this is why the only thing that is in quote failing is that idle TC. If Jordan had right now idle TC around the time from Hearttt, his advantage would be massive. Really?
It would be.
Yeah, it would be big.
I mean, res collected is almost the same.
Yeah, yeah. But just imagine. Yeah, just imagine if we will have those, right? Anyway, he keep going. It's being chaotic, guys. This is chaotic map, remember? So... Yeah, but he's housed all the time. Look, Hearttt, he can make 90 units. Jordan is keeping just the minimum houses, and now he took 2 villages. He's taking 2 villages, he's gonna take more.
He's off gold. Is that army trapped a bit, maybe?
Ooh, but he can kill a lot with those men-at-arms, maybe. Oh yeah, that army is sick. That army is really strong. You have to be careful, but Hearttt is doing a great micro as well. Yeah, it's being so active. It's being super active here. Those men-at-arms are powerful, man. +1/+1, and how fast they are. Yeah, they are powerful, but still. Hearttt economy is looking so good. Why? Because he has 6 fishing ships also working smooth. He did a dog here that is okay, but this is what matters here for Hearttt. This corner is completely fine, and Japanese is a lot better than Kel's fishing ship. Well, it's a lot better than most of the fishing ship, right?
Yeah. And well, can those men-at-arms get more kills? That's very low HP on that army, but they gotta run to the TC. And Castle Age for Hearttt. Jordan won't be too far behind. His resources are there. He just needs to finish the market. Well, he has the range already, so that'll be his second building. Does he have the blacksmith? Yeah, he's ready to click up anyway. There he goes.
Okay, he's gonna now try to kill some more. Both are almost the same time up, but again, Hearttt got a bit more population, you know. He has 3 villages more, a bit more army too. Let's see if he's gonna snowball like before. They have now the difference that now they have different civilizations. I mean, they're using more or less the same units, but they're different, you know, and different bonus as well. Yeah, go on.
And we're in a similar situation to last game, where they're both going up around the same time, but Hearttt has more archers to turn into crossbows now. But Celts maybe can answer that with some workshops? Just a couple scorpions, maybe mangonels?
Yeah, they shoot so fast, so why not, right? You need the siege, but look at Hearttt. Double stable. So smart, but he can see it. Jordan can see it.
So important that Jordan scouts that. I mean, it's in the last fight, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, as we said, the middle is revealed. but I guess you don't really know where that is yourself because it just merges in with your own vision.
The demo.
Demos from both?
It wasn't great. It wasn't great demo by Jordan there. 59-52. Remember, guys, that this group has Hearttt, Jordan. We will check the groups after this game, you know, to remind you guys how the tournament is set up, because then maybe it can be many people that knew. And Tatot and NBL, this group. Mr. West, huh? Tatot and NBL in this group. Okay, group. No joke. Okay, 3 villages different. Look at the population.
So now Monastery, they're from Hearttt. They're both up. And Jordan doing more blacksmith upgrades. I just wonder what army composition Jordan does here. I feel like maybe it's a bit simpler for Hearttt just to play crossbow knight. The Japanese knights at this point will be a bit better than the Celts, and also their monks will be better than the Celt monks. Okay, Skirm's a bit out of position there. They're trying to chase down the archers.
I mean,
the knights are there.
It did the +2 for the infantry, but he has 3 men-at-arms only. Then he has a monk. Now he has a knight. I believe that the knight it might be conversion. So Jordan has an awkward position now, while his opponent is already doing extra tone center. The archers are here, and right now, Hearttt has a much better situation. It looks like the 2-0, honestly. The population difference is now growing and growing, and I don't know what he can do. Jordan doesn't have good army here. It looks really rough.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like this game's still very similar to the previous one, where they both were aggressive with the men-at-arms, but Hearttt maybe a slightly more efficient eco, and then did a better job of keeping the archer mass alive, and just slowly morphed into a better composition. Now, I think Jordan's in a rough spot. Those villas are walled, but that doesn't matter with the archers there.
So someone was telling that Jordan was joining. Do you think 6 p.m. is maybe too late for him to play? I mean, seriously, man. I mean, 6 p.m.
right?
I mean, 6 p.m. in Europe, man. I mean, for real, man. Okay. Anyway, let's see what it's going to be. 80 population, 53. Big advantage. 9 villages more. 9 villages more. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the res collected. That's almost 1.5k more for Hearttt. And I think just being the Japanese gave him a great bonus of the fishing, right? Jordan went for the sneak dock, but didn't really get anything from it. He didn't stop the fishing from Hearttt, and that just led to the castle age timing.
Okay, he has to be careful. Well, 700 score ahead. Population in terms of village number, it's not exploding yet, but Jordan has still a lot of idle time. It's... I mean, it's not that he doesn't have a lot of army also, but it's that Hearttt is having almost... Yeah, Knight now doing cav archers is having a lot. He's really having a lot. You know, so it's complicated, man. It's really complicated in this situation.
Yeah, and I think... If we think back to Civ choice on this map, you have all that hunt at the beginning, but the Celts don't really get any benefit from the hunt. They don't have a bonus for that like Goths or Mongols would. And oh, there's a hole in the wood line.
Yeah, but look at this. It's a disaster for Jordan. I mean, he's gonna clean that army probably, but he's so behind in terms of villages. He's behind in military, and Hearttt is dominating here clearly. He has a beautiful advantage now, and I don't know what he can do here. Well, he has 2 TCs, Jordan, but they've been idle a long time, so Hearttt it's a game for him to lose, more than for a game for Jordan to win.
Yeah, I mean, I think Heartt's in a really good spot. Look at that, a 20 eco lead. He's got knights everywhere, and Jordan's just falling apart at this point.
Okay.
Oh, cav archers, man. We got cav archers, Japanese cav archers.
And they are great. And look at those villages. It's pinned down. It's more than double the army. It's crazy.
Jordan's gonna try to add TCs, but he's so late on it.
It is really crazy. Look at those knights that he's gonna be chasing. But that's the thing. The problem with the kills is if you don't kill with them in early game, depending on who are you facing, they are kinda, you know, tricky for this situation, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, you do have that option to
difficult.
go for the siege push in the castle age, but you kind of need the timing advantage there. If you're up
Yeah.
at an equal time, it doesn't even feel that great.
Well, redemption. Well, but that's the thing. He even has redemption. He has the monks. He has everything. I mean, Jordan is trying everything, but look at the population. He's 2-0, man. Like, I love that he's definitely trying, but how you can come back from this is so complicated. It's really complicated, and it's a map that we are so close. Like, you don't really have time to come back, right? Like,
Right.
it doesn't give you time.
It can snowball a lot, right, with both the hunt and the water and the aggression.
Yeah,
all three things kind of play into the same factors.
Okay, it's 1,200. Score ahead. Village difference is insane. Army numbers is just insane. Heartt is playing clinical, man.
Even devotion. So
Yeah.
everything. He's aware of the knights and already moving the vills around a bit. He's chasing them down, moving the monks over. Great job tracking up in the walls, trapping the knights. Oh, beautiful.
What is beautiful is the production, man. I mean, seriously. The effort that we have been doing for this tournament, man, remember, Wes and everyone that is watching, that we are in an online event, you know? It's not a LAN event that we have, and this is vodka and me, basically, you know? Then we have the admins, of course, and Akame helping with updating all the graphics and all the overlays, of course, that we have already worked before. But for the live stream is vodka and me, basically. And I think this is looking amazing. Hopefully, guys, you enjoy. And this is only the first day, you know. And the games will get the things will get better and better every day. I'm sure about that. But that castle is not gonna get any better for Jordan.
Castle right under the TC too, so the vills are safe. You're so close. That's an aggressive castle, even being right on his doorstep.
I was talking about production, and yes, I forgot to
Scorpions.
switch the cameras. Because it's so many things, guys. I will try. It's the first day, guys. I will get there. Okay. If the only mistakes is to flip the cameras west, we're fine.
That's a big
castle?
fight, but not enough scorpions.
No. He has too many units. It's over, guys. It's over. It's 2-0. It's 2-0, and Heartt is doing an amazing job here, as you can see. Heartt is doing an incredible job here, and it's been too strong, right? It's been really too strong here. Heartt is no joke, but yeah.
Yeah, looking
It's
very, very dominant in two games. Just he was patient in both those games. He was patient, never took a fight where he was too aggressive, and managed to work around all of the men-at-arms despite their speed. Never had to be out of position. There was one moment where Jordan was on the berries, but that's about the only thing that went wrong for Heartt.
Okay, let's see, because guys, this is how it's looking, guys. The program for today. We have, guys, Yo, Andy, Heartt, Jordan, and Hera Battles, you know, and oh boy, you know, tomorrow, Leary Winchester, Tato MBL, Sebastian Sito. That's tomorrow, but we will talk about
those
that.
Are three interesting matchups.
Those are three.
Also, you got your teammate there, Leary. You got another Onamara player.
Those three, yeah. We'll have to use the same T-shirt. I will have to wash it really fast, you know. And we have already, guys, updated this because Mr. Yo did an amazing job against freaking Andy, as you could see, right? I forgot to show you something really important, guys, because you have been really quick. I didn't have time, and we need to take this easier, and then we launch, because we have, guys, something important. For these games, that probably doesn't matter that much, but we have also this, guys. We have also this, and we're gonna jump into the next game right now, because they are starting, and it's game number 3 that is gonna be an amazing
Basmo.
one. Basmo. Well, it's the second time that we see it, and I'm glad to see it, because I think it's really bring great games. Hans versus Malai.
Hans
here.
Ooh. That.
Okay.
Not a map I would have expected Huns. But
Well,
if Jordan wants to play more outside mobility instead of controlling the middle, then maybe Huns can be nice. Deleting the houses. He's Huns, he doesn't need them. Help him push the deer in.
but feel weird, right? You see that, and it feel weird. Like, oh, what? What is he doing, right? What is he doing? He going crazy? He's going crazy, right? Well-
As crazy as that deer is, the deer's still running away. He'll get it. He'll get it eventually.
Yeah, hands are hands, guys. Hands are hands. But Basmo is Basmo. The start is gonna be you know, it's a special map, let's say, with 2 arenas. As we can see, this is the map. Close, walls, strategic, elevation. This is all what we have here. Surrounded by wall, offering a false sense of security to access their crucial second base, rich on fortress and stone. They must venture into the open and risk exposure. The center of the map features a strategic high ground, making control of the middle a key objective in any long-term plan. So, Mr. West, this hill is so important, man.
We've seen players take that hill early on. We've seen monk rushes, which probably you're more likely to see from the Malay than the Huns. But relic control can matter. 6 relics on the map we saw in that game earlier today all went to Mr. Yo with a 6-0 relic lead. That can be scary with the gold income. Here, though, I wonder what Jordan's going to do. You said he played Aztecs on this map earlier in the qualifiers, so completely different civ to the Huns.
I wouldn't mind a castle drop and Tarkans, you know, like with the buildings and so on. Like, but would you point out mobility in this map? It can be fine. You don't really have to play clownish. And Jordan with Hans gets something that is anti-clown. You have heresy with Hans.
You do. And you also have atheism, your unique tech. In case your opponent gets a bunch of relics, you can cut their gold income.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the real thing, you know. So let's see what is going to be.
And also,
Okay.
if you do go for the scout line against monks, faster working stables to pump them out faster.
Okay, let's see what is going to happen now. Because he's going up super quick. Is he going to go just feudal approach, feudal boom? Because I don't feel here that is... We saw Hera played the other day so much, and he was doing tower rush here. You know?
I've seen
You
tower
can-
rushes on this map too.
Yeah.
I
On the
think
woodland.
being feudal fast for the Malay on the closed maps is nice, just because it gives you the option to defend against the tower rush. You can sometimes get trapped if you're in the Dark Age for a really long time, that you're just trying to go straight to the Castle Age, but you're staying so long in the Dark Age that the towers come up and you can't react to them. So it's a bit of a safer approach, even if maybe... I don't know if it's more or less efficient than the straight FC. I think the straight longer Dark Age into a boom is better if you're not pressured, but it does let you get your eco upgrades right away. If you want to add in farms, you'll have horse collar.
Yeah, let's see what it's gonna be, because he's doing farms, he's doing the W task, horse collar. But this is the thing, Malay is so fast, man. It's really so fast.
So fast, and Jordan is probably going to open a stable here, I think.
He's gonna
Stable
play
for
arena
some
style.
scouts.
I think Jordan is gonna play arena style. We'll try to get map control, map presence, get some relics, and he feel that Hans can work fine here with the mobility. And he knows the civ that he's playing against, right? So might feel comfortable against that.
Yeah. And right, the mobility is what makes this map so different than Arena. Instead of Arena, where you have all the forest on the outside and you're closed in, here you have so much more room, as we saw Andy do with the Eagles earlier, to get around and hit those golds on the outside.
Okay. Let's see what it's going to be now. Because for now, I mean, this map is like when you are waiting for a storm, right? And all is quiet, right? And then the storm arrives, and then, okay, good luck, right? This is about, this map is a little bit like that, right? Like, wait, but you will see then.
And
he's gonna snowball.
that's a lot of fills on gold then. 3 moving over to the gold for Hearttt.
Well, he needs to go up. He needs to put at least 3, otherwise he doesn't have gold, and he will have the put very soon. Okay. Is that an archery range or stable? It's an archery range. Okay.
Okay, interesting. So you might go for Cav Archers then. And we saw Japanese Cav Archers the last game. We might just see Hun's Cav Archers now.
Well, I mean, they're cheap, right? You are not spending food on those. Jordan is on the way to Castle Age. And it's gonna make a second one. That's mean gonna be aggressive. It's gonna be aggressive.
Okay, so double range Cav Archers, and that is indeed a range and not a stable, right? That's okay. Double range Cav Archers.
Yeah. You will let me remind to the viewers on YouTube that since we made a different video, and I want the opinion also for that change, if they like it, I hope they like it, but we need the thumb ups on YouTube, okay? Because that helps a lot. We have close to 2,000 viewers on YouTube, which is nice. It's very nice, but we need to have thumb ups because we have only 200, you know? And we have a huge effort with this tournament. You cannot even imagine, and a thumb up is absolutely for free in other countries, right, Mr. West? I think so, you know?
Absolutely free.
Yeah, it's absolutely free. Okay, 5 billion is more for Hearttt. He's gonna be up a little bit slower than his opponent, but usually this is the advantage you get with Malai. Like a 2 villas per age. 2 villas per age, more or less, right?
Yep. So up by 5 vills, nice eco. And, well, we'll see what Jordan can do with the Cav Archers. I've wondered, so no stone being taken by either player yet, so no castle drops. Just gonna be Cav Archers versus, I don't know, does Hearttt have any militaries? Just his starting scout.
The scout, but
So
Hearttt
good
was
map control for relics for Jordan.
Hearttt was kinda like, I don't see a scout yet, but he see the spear, so he now might assume that he's going Cav Archers, if he didn't see yet a single scout, right? Careful with the hill. Okay. And, oh, Siege Workshop.
What's that?
Siege Workshop is doing in the middle of the map. I'm sure it's a Siege Workshop.
Okay.
He got inside, which is not ideal. Okay.
Okay, siege push against 3TC boom. Interesting. Hun's not usually the civ you think of doing the siege push.
Well, he want to go aggressive. He want to put the pressure here. It's gonna go around probably. Or a mangonel, well, he's doing a mangonel. He want to put the pressure. I like the aggression. It's the first time actually that he's gonna get the full aggression here. He's doing the ram. You see? I told you, man. We know something, man. We know something here. And he's doing the ram now.
Well, the question is, can he get the ram in time to stop Hearttt from doing a castle? And since Hearttt did 2 TCs, it's going to be 650 stone he now needs to collect or buy.
No, he's not gonna have a stone, man. He has 0. He did 2 extra stone centers, so it's impossible. He's gonna go with the ram. And he probably... Can you put Vodka Hearttt POV? If he can see... He doesn't see anything. And he know that he's coming with Cav Archers already? I don't know if he saw it, the Cav Archers, yet.
There's a Cav Archer harassing his TC.
Oh, he's there.
You know that
he's
by
there.
now.
There you go. Yeah. And also on the house. Yes, you're right. Yeah, but here, when you get more villas, it's important, this aggression. He's gonna make a siege workshop at home, I believe. There you go. But he's gonna break it. The Cav Archers are with fletching only. Oh, but he did double siege workshop. That's a big investment. I believe you have a 3 TCs. I don't think that he's gonna have resources to keep all the TCs going for really long time.
3 TCs, 2 workshops, that's expensive.
Yeah.
The question is, what does Jordan do since he didn't have the stable against the mangonels? His cav archers aren't going to be the best. He's just going to have to micro his own mangonels.
Yeah. This seems a bit too greedy, we'll say. I think he's a bit greedy for sure. But he need to kill Villiers. Yeah, the cav archers are there. And now I will do... Yeah, but he doesn't have a stable. Here's where a couple of knights will be great. Because now that mangle with the TC close, it can defend properly. And if he lose the mangle, it's a disaster for Jordan. He need to make a good shot. And don't lose the mangonel. Don't you agree?
I mean, and whoever loses the mangonel is a disaster
Yeah,
at this
true.
point, right?
It's a disaster.
It's so crucial to keep him alive. I don't lose the
He
cav
lost
archers
now.
either.
He lost only one, but the others are super low HP. I think he need botkin right now. He has 300 foot. Jordan should never be idle to see here. Look how now the idle time for Hearttt is growing and growing. But the multitasking for Jordan, today
Not there.
it's off. He's not there. You know? He's smiling like I'm not playing smooth. He's thinking probably. Now those cav archers going to the under the TC. He has to be really careful. Okay.
Yeah, and just the fact that he's going double range, no stable units, makes the mangonels all the more effective for Hearttt.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Come on, Jordan. Come on, Jordi. Yeah, I mean, Hearttt only have the mangonels. He has no army at all. So now here, if you make a couple of knights, you take everything. You take the mangonels. He only will keep those mangonels safe here, but in the outside, he will take it. So one stable will be nice, I believe. It's true that with this situation, he might be able to take all the relics, which is important too. But Villa is different. It's starting to be scary. And he's not doing any damage, Jordan. Jordan has 7-1 lost. You know?
Yep, and it's still just going to continue expanding that build lead for Hearttt as he is up 3-2 TCs.
Okay.
So that double workshop, one in both areas, was expensive, but it's working out for him. Now the Scorpions belong to the Mangonels too. Mangonels to defend against the Rams, and oh, that's so well done from Hearttt.
It's been perfect. I mean, I think Jordan can play better than he's playing today, but Hearttt is playing on point. Really on point. Like,
Absolutely.
super fast, doing what he has to do it. He's now doing fletching, so maybe he's gonna do skirmishes, or it's just for the TCs, the fletching. In case that the units are going through the town center.
Yeah, he's doing a lead skirm. He's only cav archer, and that's what he's gonna add.
Okay. Well, for now, the game, it's true that he has so many on berries. Yeah, if he's coming with a couple of knights. This is a massive loss now for Hearttt. Like, 3 mangonels down for nothing, basically, is expensive. And Hearttt, he has no army, man. He really has 0 army now, right now.
Okay, finally that night switch catching Hearttt off
Yes.
guard. He didn't have the monks in time.
Oh, come on, man, come on.
The
This
Mangonel
cannot
shot.
happen, man. This really cannot happen. You can't lose the cav archers like this, right?
There's a
can't.
castle. That castle stops all the pressure on the stone and completely defends Hearttt in that area.
Yeah, that castle is great for sure, but the problem is that Jordan should have now 20 cav archers. Instead of that, he has 6. Why? Because look at the KD, 312. He has lost so many of them. Oh, we have to say this. Ludwigan, 25 subscriber gift. Let's go. Vamos. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Don't you think that he should have a lot more cav archers, Mr. West?
Yeah, right. And that comes down to the micro and the multitasking. Your cav archers fighting mangonels on a map that's very open. You don't want to be taking losses. Here he's suffered quite a few shots.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. Nice. 5,000 viewers, Mr. West. Over 5,000 viewers already. You know? And right now, almost in the first day, over 22,000 viewers on the first day on Age of Empires category. Not bad. Not bad.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good, man. 21 villas more.
Everyone watching Jordan try to come back.
Yeah. Okay, the 2 mangonels, and look at those cav archers and the knights. Still,
I mean,
if he break
the
in,
Knights get in, monk defense.
exactly. Yeah, but he has good amount of army now. Skill bar and armor, I will do forging. Why the armor? You prefer the attack to kill the army he has. He's doing karambits, but I insist, he can still create a lot of chaos. He has saved the wood and the stone on that bottom arena, but if he get now inside and really raid, he can do a lot of damage. Don't know if you agree, like, he can still do a lot of damage. But he's gonna buy another
it's hard now,
castle.
Jordan needs so many upgrades because he still doesn't even have Bodkin on the Cav Archers. He's just now doing Bloodlines.
Yeah.
And also we have Bodkin for the TCs for Heartt. So if Jordan wants to run under them with some Knights, he even probably needs that second armor.
Okay. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be really, really amazing. You can see now those. He's gonna run. This is husbandry. The Bodkin here will help a lot. It's a good battle. It's an okay battle, but he should send the knights. I mean, he's afraid of the conversions, but he doesn't have monks. Red doesn't have monks. He can kill a lot if he play properly. His army is now good. This is a good attack here by Jordan. And he has the heal advantage too. Just with Bodkin would be massive, Mr. West.
Yeah, it's the type of thing, sometimes you just forget that you don't have it. Because you're so used to adding it right away. If you're going for this low eco build where you're just doing fletching, it can be tricky to remember it. He is inside with some Cav Archers, that's nice. But Heartt has enough eco on the outside, he can keep moving
efficiency in that lumberjacks, amazing. Still doing forging now, no Bodkin. He has 13 Cav Archers, you need Bodkin, doing ballistic, 1,000 stone to make another castle. Hands are hands still. Hands are hands.
Just imagine here if Jordan had maybe microed those Cav Archers better and had like 25 right now instead of 13.
And Bodkin.
And Bodkin, yeah.
Okay, he is still in an okay position. 15 villages behind is something, but against Malai, it can be normal, kinda. He has handcard on the way, so it's okay, but you need to do damage. I think he's been a bit decider here. He's not sure 100% what he wants to do, right? But he's inside now with the Cav Archers still fletching. Not the way to go. 15 villages is still different and hard now with a lot of idle time. It makes sense. It's been under a lot of pressure, Mr. West.
He has, but still over 3k more res collected. I'm just waiting for him to figure out if he can take a fight. Because right now Jordan's army finally has scaled to the point where it's a good Cav Archer Knight composition. He's just still missing those upgrades. Finally getting the second armor for the Knights.
Yeah, but with that army, if he micro properly, he can kill everything Heartt has, in my opinion. Heartt army is weak, man. I mean, 11 skirmishes is okay, but then the cannon bits, if you have Knights +2, with 3 mangonels, yeah, it's missing Bodkin for the Cav Archers, but still.
I want to see how Heartt spends his resources. He has almost 2.5, almost 3 castles worth of stone right now, and hasn't made the castles.
Oh yeah, but he's taking the mangle, he's taking the monk. He's knowing now with the Knights +2, the Cav Archers are there. Oh man, you gotta be careful.
Okay, Heartt clicking up, but still...
I will go raid. It's up to Imperial, but I will go raid with that army on the right side. Yeah, I mean, Jordan is about to go up to Imperial too. And if he raid here, he's gonna kill a lot, but he needs to raid. He's not really raiding, he's attacking, go back. He could raid a lot, he's +2 knights. I don't know what you think, but he could do more damage.
I mean, right now, Heartt, he's sitting on 2k stone. He had time to make another castle. I feel like if he had another castle defending the other part of his base, he could just sit under it and wouldn't have to fight here. Instead, he's forced to fight. And this is a great fight for Jordan. This is what Jordan needs. And Jordan's up to Imp 2.
Yeah.
Okay, now 28 military to 19. Ville's being raided. Okay, Jordan takes the score lead.
He's fine. He's completely fine right now. He's completely fine. He's still missing Bodkin. Not anymore. He's doing Bodkin. He's gonna have ballistic. He need to go back. Those Cav Archers. Don't lose them. Don't lose them. Jordan, you need to go back. And he's going back. And this is where now, if he has a good farming, and he has, the mobility with the hands can really work. I don't know what you think. Imagine here Hussars combination with Cav Archers. Seriously. And he has the heal,
Yeah,
kinda.
he has the hill. He's at 50 farmers right now, so almost in a spot where he can start doing like Hussar raids the way Andy had been doing the Eagle raids earlier today. And Hearttt just now doing a castle at the top of his base. Imagine he had done that castle like in between his two bases earlier on. He wouldn't have had to take those fights against Jordan. He has such a larger army now.
Yeah, the castle is fine, but this in the downhill, the castle pro Jordan is a lot better. It's a lot better.
Jordan not patrolling.
Yeah. Two rallies for Jordan.
He's gonna get in.
Can we put Fog of War vodka for Jordan if he sees that relic in the north? I believe he does. He's gonna lose that mango. Oh yeah, he see everything. He can see everything basically. Okay.
Great outposts.
Are we still getting cities? Are we gonna see game number 4? Mr. West, what do you think? Oh, more raiding.
We might. Jordan's getting the raids in finally.
Well, check the KD and Deco KD. It's definitely better for the hands.
Now for Jordan.
Yeah, and he has the +4 and Cavalier upgrade. The army is now a lot better than for Jordan. Look at the score, it's ahead. The castle is there. The beautiful Hans castle is there. Trebuchets are going to come or not? You need the Trebs, but to be honest, with that army being +4 and the hill, it's gonna be hard to take that castle away from here.
Yeah, and also the key that Jordan has a melee unit. If Hearttt goes his own Trebs, Jordan can dive the castle and snipe off the Trebs. Hearttt can't do the same with archers.
Okay. Let's see what it's going to be. He's doing the trebuchet, pikeman upgrade, but this is thing. He's doing now the pike. It's true that Malay has the advantage that you have the +4 for free, you know, but Paladin upgrade.
Paladin.
Paladinos.
Hey.
Not bad echo.
Okay,
okay.
I mean, we were talking about going Hussars. He's just going Paladin. I mean, there's a lot of gold on the outside of this map. He feels confident he has gold income.
Okay.
Okay.
And we talk before in groups like this, Jordan, Hearttt, Tato, MBL. Even if you lose the cities, you need to win games. You don't want 3-0s. 3-1, 3-2, even if you lose, can be important at the end. Very, very important.
Exactly.
Anyway, repairing that castle, he's gonna wait the paladins, but when the paladins are there, even if you're gonna have halves, it's paladins, man. It will have to micro probably. You fight that and take the trap, or try to raid? What'd you do there?
Yeah, I think you do. Once you have paladins with the armor, and he's doing the attack too, he can take that fight. There's not enough halves there, especially since he'll have the hill advantage too.
He can see that, he can see that he has Cavaliers, so what he's not expecting probably to have the Paladins. Population is still so strong for Hearttt, 190, 170, but this happened because the army from Jordan is a lot more expensive. So, if he clean and snowball here, let's see. He got 2 traps, he's gonna go with 3, he's waiting the Paladins, of course, and the Paladins are coming. Let's go for Hearttt point of view, Fog of War, to see what is happening here. Paladinos! Well, he got the health, but he got the heal also. It's so important. It's gonna clean everything. It's gonna clean everything.
The hill's gonna help him clean that.
Right?
Trebs deploying at the same time.
Woo!
Jordan's doing it.
Yeah, the halves are gone.
Gonna do it.
The bomber cannon is gone. The Trebs is gone. Now he's gonna come with the Trebs. He's doing conscription. Look at the score. The score exploded. The score exploded because he cleaned it a lot. Everything. The score difference now is insane in favor to Jordan. Because right now with those Trebs, he's gonna take the castle and he's gonna take completely the ground. And just do what more? Only Paladins. He should do something else. Jordan need to do more army. He has right now 140 villages. He need to do more army. And keep going.
He can raid with the Paladins, and he needs something else to deal with the halves. Maybe that's just skirmishers.
Skirmishers.
And try to slowly add in Hussars too. I mean, he could try to go Paladin Heavy Cav Archer. He has 28 vills on gold, but the raids are everywhere now.
But he's raiding. It's the mobility. We said in the start, you know? Like we said in the start that the mobility now is so important. It's so hard to counter this kind of aggression. And if you also have the heal and they start to spam skirmishers, yeah, it's taking all there. Yeah, the castles are down.
He's gonna trip down the castles.
Woo!
Oh, more gold vills. Jordan's everywhere with the Paladins. He's doing what he needs to do. 142 vills to 112, and this is looking like Jordan's game.
The series keep going, Mr. West. We thought it was looking more like it could be a 3-0. But let's see. I mean, the game is not over. Remember that he's doing cheaper units and he still have a good population. But Jordan has what you want to have when you are Hans, right? The initiative, the mobility, and right now, all the units that you want to do it with the Hans. Cab archers, heavy cab archers now. So no hussars. This is Spartan tactics and maybe heavy cab archers even. So if you do that, whew, not gonna be.
It's all the upgrades he needs. He'll just be missing the final melee attack and final, just the final melee attack after this, and he'll be good. So he'll have Skirm, Hussar, Paladin, and potentially heavy cab archer.
3 relics he got 2. Okay.
1. And Heartt's cornered. Heartt does not have map control, and he only has 1 castle left that's in an awkward position.
Yeah, there will be a moment that Jordan will be around, I don't know if you agree, around 120 villages. And when he has that moment that he can make 80 army, that's gonna be very hard for Heartt. Right now, Jordan still doesn't have a lot of army. He has very strong one, but, you know, well, not that strong anymore. It's Hussars now, and the Skirms, he's doing the last attack. But the Skirms are having the hill advantage, so he's trying to snipe the bomber cannons with the Hussars, and with the Skirms, he's taking the Arbalest. Oh, what happened to Jordan? What is his face? What I missed it? Did you see his reaction?
He's got 1k gold. He's got 1k gold and he doesn't have a gold unit now.
You need to spam something else, right? Did you see his reaction? Oh, you have to clip it, guys. You have to replay that, Mr. Vodka, later. Oh my god. What happened there?
Well,
to Jordan?
Should be good with a hill against Halab Arb, but just I think good enough. Right now, he's no longer has those paladins. He doesn't have the gold that he had earlier.
Yeah, but now he has heavy cavalry coming.
Finding a way back.
Yeah, but he's killing the castle in the north. Look, he's repairing there, and there is a castle that is gonna go down. You know, you see? So he's taking little of the castles. He won't have any castle anymore. And that's important.
Yeah, that's a lack of mobility for the Malay.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Here come Cav Archers, though. He's going to lose 3 cannons.
Cav Archers are amazing.
2, 3.
GG!
Down they go, and there's the GG. Jordan did it. Jordan did it.
GG! We have games. We have game, Mr. West. What happened here? Oh boy.
What happened? I mean, things were looking kind of awkward for Jordan early on. Felt like his micro and control of the Cav Archers wasn't there. But, I mean, the thing that stuck out to me for Heartt there was he had like 2k stone at one point and didn't build the castles and like was forced into fights he didn't want to take at that time. If he like refocuses the eco for more army or earlier castles, maybe it's different.
Do you see how hard is this game that we see Hans and with their 3-0, man, and then he dominated with Hans. Huh?
Hans are Hans.
Hans are Hans for a good reason, right? Yeah, man. Unbelievable.
Right, and now...
Okay.
Now, but the thing is, we have 2 home maps that were Jordan's home maps already played. We have the maps Immersion and Arabia for Heartt. So if you're Heartt, what do? You just go Arabia here, and you're thinking... Ooh, I mean... What if the matchup is Mayans Hindustanis, and Jordan then has the Gulams against Mayans?
Well, I don't know, but... It's Immersion. I think we are in the game. Let me check. I'm waiting to Vodka because they are in the game already. And when they are there, I will go. We have to tell... Yeah, because there is some small issue. We have to tell the players to wait a little bit. I will talk with Krasini. But we are in game number 4 already. No time to breathe, Mr. West. I wanted to go to the toilet and I can't. You know, I can't. Well, actually, I can.
This is why you have vodka. You can.
Actually, I can.
Run away. I'll be here.
No, well, I want to. Everything. Yeah, but we need to focus, guys. This is professional, you know. And we have Persians and Italians, and I need to put the safes for the beautiful viewers that we have. We have a lot of people, so they deserve that. If I have to go to the toilet later, I will go to the toilet later, because this is the civilizations. Persians, Italians in a map that is hybrid category, guys, and both ships are really good, and this map is so hard, Mr. West.
It is. We saw that Italians already played on this map today. but that was against the Japanese. Very different matchup because of how well the Japanese can go for the men-at-arms. Persians have to play them a bit differently, but still very mobile with their cav options, especially as you get to the Castle Age. You can go for the light cav, the Night Lion, and the camels.
Yeah, and the immersion map, those three kind of big topics, water, adapted it, varied strategy, it's defined very well what this map is about because it's so complicated. You can see, like both are going now for the outside dock, right? So,
Right.
gonna be more defensive? Well, not necessarily, right? Because you can make the second dock then in the middle or go for militias, maybe scouts. And the pawns generation is not like some maps like, for example, 4 lakes. You always know where the pawns are. Here, I mean, it's gonna be more or less easy to find it, but you have in different positions all the time.
Yeah, it's still pretty consistent. You have 4 pawns, you have essentially 2 in a line, and then two more at the base. But, I mean, you have 5 spots to dock, right? The 4 middle pawns, and then the outside. And you need to manage controlling all the pawns while also being everywhere at the same time on land. I think that's how crazy the map control is important here.
Okay, let's see. Because it might be in 2-0 ahead for Hearttt, and then Jordan put now a 2-2. Woof!
And then you get Arabia, where you're
pressure,
thinking your
right?
best save is the Mayans, but Jordan has Hindustanis.
Oh man, and the pressure when you are 2-0 and then, so this match, well, all the games are important, but this one is especially important, right? Okay, West, you take over. I come back really quick.
Okay. Yeah, this is where we have Vodka. He's a professional. Mem can go, he can run away. He can do whatever he needs to in the background. So we'll have Jordan, both players up to feudal. Jordan gonna add in the barracks. A bit late for the men-at-arms timing, but going to gold probably indicates he wants to go archers. And we'll see what Hearttt is doing. Hearttt doing the second lumber camp. Jordan scouting everything he can see there and not seeing a building from him yet. And just now doing the barracks. Also walling in the Vil to keep it safe, worried in case Jordan gets up fast, he might be able to snipe off the Vil. But crucially, no one going for the middle docks. Jordan just scouting and hasn't actually seen the barracks. And there he goes. But importantly, he'll see the timing on it. And there's Hearttt also seeing the barracks from Jordan. Didn't quite see the timing on it, so doesn't know whether men-at-arms are coming out yet or not. It looks like Jordan's going to wall up and potentially do a dock wall on the outside. As Heartt's gold. In a tricky spot there. There's actually all 3 of Heartt's golds on the outside right of his base, or in front and then behind the wood lines, so tricky to wall them up. As both players up doing double bit axe, and second range defensive archery, or second building defensive archery range right under the TC for Hearttt, and there'll be an archery range also for Jordan. And still no middle docks, so no aggressive fire. It's just going to be more fishing on the outside. Spear going forward for Jordan to just have an extra unit in, help against that initial scout. And second outside dock for Jordan. So he's being very defensive with the fish, staying on the outside. Spear also for Hearttt. And looks like it'll be skirms. You have a skirm and an archer queued for Hearttt. Just archers so far for Jordan. And Hearttt finally going to go for a middle dock. Tricky thing about the middle dock is you need to rebuild your fish. If you keep docking on the outside, you can reuse the fish and just gotta keep moving them around. Here, you need to worry about making a fire to control the middle while also adding in extra fish that could always be hit by archers. So not as safe as the outside. And a bit more of an investment required. But it does give you great map presence if you can even get war galleys there in the Castle Age.
Sorry.
I'm back.
All right, there you are.
Okay, what we missed? Well, what I can see is that Persian Seco, as usual, as always, right, with the crazy, faster production from the TCs, 2-3 villages more without even idle TC. It's crazy, this civilization.
Yep, and both players just doing archery ranges and fairly defensive so far.
Oh, can take the
Maybe
village.
Vil taking some fire damage there.
Not taken. Going for the galley. Well, because the pressure is there, it's gonna snowball. Need to be careful. I think he might lose that galley. Well, a small advantage, I think, for Hearttt because he has a dock. Well, no, a dock in the middle. Well, Jordan went only outside for now.
Yeah, Jordan went only outside.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's the very middle of the map, and I wonder as the game goes on, you start adding in a couple of war galleys. Even if you're not taking fights in the middle, you're forcing your opponent to go very far to the left or the right just to avoid it. And you're just kind of slowing them down and reducing their mobility.
Hearttt is starting to wall. Hearttt is starting to wall to secure that goal that is can't expose. He's doing fletching already a little bit faster, but Jordan, if he plays safe and has army at home, his economy is looking amazing. You know, more resources collected for Hearttt, yes, but right now Italians with those resources gathering and cheaper to go up, it can be amazing. It's true that he didn't have fletching, he's gonna have fletching now, but those scout and archers, has to be careful, need to go together. Oh, he's not finding. I like that tower. He's not walling. I think that tower is so much needed. Don't know if he's gonna be in time. Oh, he's gonna be in time because he fight now against the archers. He's gonna take the spear. Not really. The schemes are there.
Okay, so scout transition from Jordan. As long as he picks off the spears, this will be nice, but he needs to keep the spear numbers down. One spear. So effective in keeping the scouts away from that bulk of the archers and the skirms. A nice fight from Hearttt. 6-1 on the KD.
Yeah, 60 population, 46. The economy is solid for Hearttt. He has 400 resources collected more. Jordan need the market. I think he's doing the market. There you go. He's well protected on the goal. The wood is not so difficult to wall. Well, it's kind of wall, actually. But there's few galleys coming through the left area, if I'm not mistaken. And he's also attacking at this point. Hearttt population 65, Jordan 52. He's having a lot of army. It's feel that when the game is being more aggressive, Hearttt is playing amazing, actually. Really. He's playing good. You know, it's not being greedy. It's getting the initiative, going very aggro. And
picking vills now.
Dominating, yeah. Well, it's up to Castle Age, Jordan, but you need to defend this army. And Hearttt is about to go up too, so it's kind of tricky. It's true that army numbers is 13-9. Not a big difference, but it's 11 villages more. Well, if you take the spear, maybe you can go with the scouts.
Yeah, exactly. Even small things add up here. It's a couple of Vill kills, a couple of better fights for Hearttt, and then that faster working Persian TC. Just add up to very suddenly 11 Vills 15 minutes in.
Well, the KD is 8-1, you know, like, 8-1.
And that's his micro and just army control. And that's what we expect from Hearttt. Very good army control. And even that's something Jordan had been known for, but I think players these days have taken it beyond what it was years ago, just to another level.
Yeah, let's see if Jordan can do something here. It's gonna be complicated. It's true that army numbers is not too big of a difference, but he's doing another archery range. He has one stable. He needs to wall completely. He's trying to repair that one. I don't know if it's gonna be in time. It feels like it's not. He not need to micro now. Those skirmishes is so complex. He's also at the same time doing a dock in the middle of the map, and I don't know if he can finish that dock in the middle pond. Well, there's a battle as well for a spot where stuff is happening, Mr. West. Crazy.
Vodka needs more PCs for more picture-in-picture cameras.
Yeah. He needs 3 Moses. Anyway, it's up. Population is still ahead for Hearttt, and complicated Vodkin arrow. Siege workshop right away. I think it's a good decision. Yeah, it is a good decision for sure. Mangonel or Scorpion, whatever. But he has to do it.
On a TC behind this for Hearttt. Although that just feels so smooth if you can have your army forward and apply pressure, and you're forcing the defensive workshop up while you're doing the TC. And he's gonna have an eco lead while Jordan has to add siege. Oh, Jordan's running everything. This is horrible for Jordan.
It's
much idle
so
time.
complicated. It's really complicated because Hearttt is being aggressive. His economy is kinda screwed right now. It's all migration. And another TC. The Mangle is there. Let's see if he's gonna make a big bada boom. But the thing here is that he needs to counterattack now. Because if he doesn't counterattack, Persian's economy is gonna explode. I don't know what you think, Mr. West.
Yeah, I think it already has exploded.
Yeah.
Look at that, picking off the fishing ships too.
Yeah, 2,000 score ahead. 2,000 resources, sorry, collected more. The score is 700 points, but amazing. Really, really amazing.
Yeah, there are some civs on hybrid maps that have insane economies, and Persians are one of them.
Okay, he has some galleys there. Like, army numbers is still okay. 10 archers, 11 archers. But the problem is, he has the middle pawn there. That is another fishing ships extra. We need to check now the wood line at home. Because he's trying to attack again, I believe. Yeah, but the Mongol is there. It's so important. Okay. He has the heal.
There, but Jordan's still just running around his own base. He's not forward, having to do ballistics to defend, and that's just going to keep him on one TC even longer. Hearttt can spend his wood on another TC.
But I have seen in this map that if he's able to catch up the numbers and make some bada boom, you can then make a lot of damage. It's not one of those maps that it's so big you cannot find a spot to make the damage. But it's still complicated because he's still moving. He's finding one player here and there. Look at the KD. It's insane. It's 21-8 and Deco KD 9-0. Now 10-0. After this builder is dead.
Yeah, look at that eco lead, 71-45.
Ooh, not bad. Definitely not bad.
I think maybe Jordan can get some kills here, but Hearttt able to run. And Heartt's done all this damage without ballistics. That helps his eco too. He doesn't need to spend so much wood on the university and ballistics. He's just now doing it.
Well,
Jordan's had it for a while.
He's been having
It puts him
more,
further behind even.
been having more army all the time, right, West? So he didn't need ballistic.
Right.
Now he has the resources. He has the possibility to do it. Okay, it doesn't hurt my echo. Jordan has 2 on food. 2 on food only. While his opponent 24 on food, 14 on gold, 33 on wood, 105 population, 40 population more than Jordan. Jordan will have to step up his game against Tato than NBL. The group is so hard, Mr. West, man.
Yeah, that it is.
Hard. Right?
And I mean, good at least for Jordan to have taken one game. And
That's true.
I think it would have been really interesting if we did have to play Arabia and just in the drafts with the Civ matchups. That might Hindustani's potential, but looks like it's going to be 3-1 for Hearttt. 84 eco to 44. And I don't really see a way back for Jordan at this point.
And actually, no. This was home map also from Hearttt, right? I think they were picking both players their home maps. Yep.
Right.
Yeah. He's gonna take now the Magonal. He's gonna kill everything. The population difference is now insane. He's gonna lose that monk probably. It feels that in Basmo that the multitasking is needed, but it's more macro gameplay. It was okay, but here in this one, when you had to multitask that much, it was so complicated, and he couldn't do the job, right? He couldn't do the job.
I mean, we saw in Yo's interview for that previous set where he said Civ win for the maps. Japanese were able to be aggressive here in a way that maybe Italians aren't able to replicate with early game aggression. And if you can't do that, Persians pull ahead in eco like we saw Hearttt doing here.
Yeah. I don't think that this was like, well, I don't know if it was civilization win or not. How you doing, guys? Here we are. We don't put a lot in camera, but we will more. But 3-1 convincing there, and I think I will leave you for a few minutes, Mr. West, because I think Hearttt is here. So I'm going to go with Mr. Hearttt. Hearttt, congratulations, man. You hear me, right?
Yeah, I hear you. Thank you.
Okay. 3-1 over Jordan, but it's not about the score. It's feeling smooth, or you happy with your gameplay? I feel you played very good today.
I feel like my mechanics are a bit off, but like game plan wise, other than on Basmo, which was need to change my way of thinking about that map. Honestly, I think it was overall pretty good.
Okay, I mean, thanks God that your mechanics are a bit off, because if not, what you do with Jordan, man? You play good today. Come on, don't feel like that, because I think yeah. Well, we're gonna check a little bit of the of those. If you are checking the on Discord, we can see here how it was the first game. You feel that this game wasn't played good for you in this Armenia's mirror?
I don't know. It's actually the first time I get to play the mirror. I went for a second barrack and I went for a range instead. So I think that just gave me gave me a lead on archer numbers, which I think ultimately are more important if you manage to wall up a little bit and make your base secure. So yeah, I think that's where the difference was, honestly.
Okay. I mean, here with the replays, you can see basically what happened. You were having not only archers, but more army than your opponent pretty much all the time. Here, almost double.
Yeah, I think at that point it's just like I went into archers first, so he was always catching up, and I think that just made the game difficult for him. I like the moment I get one good trade on against his archers, I just know I shouldn't lose the game, because I can just snowball off that, right? It's just gonna be an expo war in Castle Age, and if I have a lead, then the game gets pretty simple from there.
Yeah, but except that in that Basmo that we will go later, you know, you will notice in this replays that you were really having the initiative from the very early game, and you feel comfortable in these situations, no? Like you like to play, you know, with the control of the game, being more aggressive, or not?
Yeah. I like to have a time, and I don't necessarily need the control from the beginning of the game, but I like to eventually get it. Like I don't like to sit back and get hit all the time, right? So yeah, I don't mind if I have to give the control initially, but eventually I do want it back. So I think I did get that in the 3 games I won.
But have you mentioned, just look how here you are having always a lot more army, like almost double the archers. You are pushing here. Very good, in my opinion, with the mechanics. And then I think here you will start to add already TCs. I don't think Jordan could even add Tom Sentes here. You just look at the difference in population already. And you have the 3 TCs.
Yeah, he cannot add down centers. He has to basically try to get a snowball himself, but that's really hard expo war. As long as I don't miss micro, I should always have more numbers and such. So yeah, like maybe a sneak attack or something with expos could have damaged me a lot, but I think that was his only chance after
but he can do it
in such spots.
But he can do it because you are attacking all the game. He can't really go to you, like you don't let him.
Yeah, it's hard.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Japanese or Kels. Kels is getting a lot big, but I feel that you also got here the better, and you were here paying attention to the dogs. You were paying attention to all this too, but I was talking about the Japanese Kels. I feel that Japan is more complete, no?
Yeah, like Kels are really good on that map, but specifically Japanese should be like they are able to do the same things, but a bit better, right? You like the mobility on the men at arm, which is important, but everything else is in favor of Japanese. Like even if we trade men at arm against men at arm, I should have the leader. Yeah, like here, for example, he has initiative, right? That was good of him. Also sloppy of me to, like, I saw him go in there. Not sure why I didn't react earlier. But yeah, he has mobility advantage basically. But as the game goes on, Japanese I think just becomes better and better. But also it's Japanese usually a bit earlier on the draft. You pick them earlier, so that's the advantage of Kels. You can pick them later usually.
Yeah, you're still going to. I mean, he did mainly 80% of the time all the men at arms here. It's also expensive to keep all that going.
Yeah. No? Yeah, maybe a bit overkill there. Like maybe he could have benefited from less men at arm, more skirmishers, something like that. It did feel like men at arm are annoying, but if I get enough archers out on the field, then suddenly they're not as scary.
Yeah, but check your echo was always really, really ahead. You were already here with 2,000 resources more, and it wasn't like 30 villages more. You have here like 10, 13. That is also with the fish that you keep alive all the time, and Japanese fish. So yeah, being aggressive all the time.
Yeah. On that note, actually, he did dock my lake when I'm Japanese. That's probably a mistake, right? I have such an advantage at fighting for my own lake. So maybe that's also what he could have done better there. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, then where the Castle 8 was going to basically kind of finish this game, and we're gonna move into the Basmo game in a moment. And then we can talk about this map is it's very hard to know exactly what is the right strategy, you know, because it was looking good for a while, but then what happened here?
I don't know. It's just so like I have no woodlines, so it's so hard to play. And I had more villagers, but so much idle time on them, so I never got to get to the position where I wanted. And then eventually, even if I hit him faster, I still have to push up the hill. I'm not sure. I guess I just played them. I just played it wrong. I don't think it's a map to be defensive. To be fair, I think the CA are pretty good against Malay in Castle Age. Like they control the map very well. It's not a bad one. Kind of like that one.
When you saw Hans, what you thought first? I mean, you thought that he was going to pick Hans in this map?
No, I thought he would go Portuguese and probably Hans on Arabia, but
okay.
Yeah, Hans is kind of a weird pick here, but like the way he played them, I never got to really play Malay to what they want to do. So a combination of how he played them and how I played Malay as well, I think was what made this game super hard. I'm pretty ahead in 15 wheels ahead, but I don't really have units to go for. My economy is a mess because having to make lumber camps to get 4 trees at a time, so that was pretty depressing.
Well, it feels that this game can work sometimes the in quotes, right? The clone strategy, or just play more a macro game with some rate like he did here, right? Because it's not like a choke point in arena sometimes. This map is quite big. You can expand a lot.
Yeah. I think like the main difference is like if I had good woodlines at the back, and it was another map obviously, I wouldn't mind Malay. But in this case, I'm just making lumber camps all over the place, and then I have to push up a hill, and I have to get woodlines there. So it's just it's not. I don't think it's a map to be defensive. It's a map where you want to at least be like trading army and map control in around the center. You don't really want to give it up for free.
Well, it's kind of that. It's kind of hard that with 21 maps during the tournament, it's a process to learn also, because it's so hard to know all the strategies, all what is going to work 100% in every map, right? Like it's so difficult, I guess.
Yeah. I definitely had better ideas for this map, but like Malay were open, so I was like, I can't go wrong with Malay, right? So I just picked them, and yeah, I think against other Cs maybe they can do something, but him opening CA basically kills my chance of getting map control in Castle Age. So that's annoying. Yeah,
the game was at this point already over, and now we're gonna move in a moment to the next game. That it was going to be Immersion, a map that I mean, for me it's crazy map. You know, I don't know if you feel that is easy to play or hard to play. Obviously, Persians fit very good for this one, no?
Yeah, it's a very hard map to play, but that's why I like it. Yeah, it's just fun overall, and there's a lot to do. I saw his scout switch early, which like I think I scouted it with a galley. So that's exactly what I was afraid of, like him being on scouts and me moving out with skirmishers, getting wiped out, and then getting snowballed on. But I spotted the scouts, and then I just camped back a little bit, and he went out of position, and I think the moment I kill his initial archers and the scouts don't get any value, the game should be over if I don't mess up.
Well, that game that we didn't have a lot of more highlights or replay because you dominated so fast. It was you were having a clear lead, let's say, and Persians, if they get the lead, especially in a map like this, you cannot come back. I believe, I feel, because you can keep doing army constantly, right? And then your echo is insane with Persians.
Yeah. Like it's a very snowball if on this map. You get one good fight, and then you just pull ahead in economy so much, and well, that's what Persians do, right? Because if the game went even against Italians, I would eventually lose in Imp. So I go into the game in this matchup knowing that I have to get ahead basically in Castle Age and go from there. Because if the game goes even in Imperial Age, I'm dead. Persians just don't get enough. But yeah, they're really good at getting the lead, to be fair. So that was the plan.
Very important win, I believe, because it started the tournament with a win in a group like that has also Tatot and MBL. It's a reason to feel okay. This is going well, right? Because the other two are very tricky opponents.
Yeah, it's nice to start with a win. I don't feel great about my gameplay yet. I think I need to play more.
That's why you are a bit down. I noticed you are a little bit down. Like you don't feel happy with your gameplay today.
I don't think it's related to that. I think it's just really early in the morning. Well, it's midday now, but I woke up really early in the morning, and I'm not used to doing that to play AoE. So maybe I'm a bit low on energy. Haven't had food or anything. So I think I would usually have more energy later in the day.
Okay.
But
we will put you.
I'm happy about the win.
The third series all the time.
But
for you.
Yeah, third series all the time. Thank you very much.
Well,
I'm happy about the win, obviously, but
okay.
I think my gameplay could be better than today.
Okay. Well, you will have, and also we are not gonna say when, but we're gonna have some casting also together during the tournament that we have already planned. And Hearttt, for the next series, well, Hera or Barl's favorite? What a question I'm doing, right?
I wouldn't count Barl's out.
That's it. That's
the maps
true.
are tricky.
Tricky, right?
The maps are hard, and Barles is the kind of guy that has prepared a lot. He played the qualifiers, so I'm sure. If they play Arabia, Hera's the heavy favorite. But if they go for a more preparation-heavy map, Hera's still a favorite. But I wouldn't be surprised if Barles takes games. And honestly, since it's a group stage against Hera, you want to take games, not necessarily the set, right? Because technically you expect everybody to lose to him, so it's gonna come down. It could come down to who stole games from him.
Exactly. All the games matter. All the games matter. Well, Hearttt, congratulations and good luck in the rest of the tournament. We will talk.
Thank you. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Bye-bye.
Okay, we're going to be now talking with Mr. West. As you saw that, I think since it's a group stage, the players are calm. It's okay. We're starting. We're getting there. Right. Also, he was telling that it was early, but
it was early. Jordan stays up past his bedtime. Hearttt wakes up early for it.
No, but they feel that
not ideal for either.
The players probably want to raise the super best level, and if they don't feel that they played this level, it's like they don't feel that happy anymore, because they know that to reach really later stages here, you need to be playing insane, because the level is brutal.
And I felt like Hearttt played really well in those games. I mean that Basmo map was really tricky and still a competitive game. The other 3 games, I thought he was pretty clear and pretty dominant in them.
Yeah, but I think so too.
It's nice for him to figure out the Armenian's mirror too, when he said he hadn't played that yet.
True. Well, Mr. West, thank you so much for joining me, and we will cast more, and hopefully you have enjoyed it
again sometime.
Yeah, it was a good time. You look handsome in the old screen there. Huh?
Thank you.
Always prepare those beautiful overlays. Thank you so much. Okay, Mr. West.
A beautiful overlay, beautiful production too, and thank you, and thanks to Vodka too as well.
Have you enjoyed the casting?
He's got to sit for every game, right?
Yeah. What? Hopefully you have enjoyed the system with it, and we will try to fix the sound. But I think even without the sound, it was okay, right?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine for me as the co-caster. As long as chat has the sound, then we're good.
Thank you, man. Take care, okay? Take care, man.
All right. See you later.
Okay, guys. This is how it's looking, guys. Because now we're gonna have Hera versus Vals. Is the next series. We're gonna take a look how it's going. Obviously, nothing changed in this group because it was played before, but Group B should be updated, and it is updated already with Hearttt with a victory. And the other series is Stato MBL that we will see. We will see. Not today, definitely not today. But guys, the next series is gonna be Hera versus Vals. We're gonna have a small break, a small break, and be right back with more content, guys. Hopefully, you enjoy a lot, because this is gonna be absolutely amazing, guys. Stay tuned. Okay, guys, as you can see, I don't take a long time. I was just setting up everything for the draft and everything, and I'm going to do the same as before. Guys, I'm gonna finish here the video on YouTube. Thumb up, Hearttt Jordan video, and I will start another video for Hera versus Balls. That I'm gonna do it right now. Thumb up, subscribe, leave a commentary on YouTube. I'm finishing the video now. Okie dokie. And what I'm doing now